All right, welcome back everybody. I just wanted to quickly go over today's trades that I took. Also a little update on the account, and yeah, let's get right into it. So on the 4-hour time frame, we were seeing that we have this 4-hour bullish fair value gap, and we also tapped into this also the same 4-hour bullish fair value gap, and we swept this internal sell side liquidity. So that would mean that we are most likely to respect this fair value gap. What also confirms this structure is, well, this 1-hour fair value gap inside of here, and we price actually started to retrace slowly back down, which means that there is no actual speed in this, and that we can expect efficient price action into the opposite direction. So on the 15-minute time frame, we can see that there's actually this kind of hidden order block, and price put in an SMT at the lows. At the time when I was trading, it was pre-market before the 9:30, and I was observing this 5-minute fair value gap, which at first got kind of respected. There was no real bearish fair value gap yet, and we swept these internals with this small wick, and after price started to kind of explode to the upside, I actually missed the first entry because I wanted to kind of enter on this flip of the open of this candle. So first plan was to go in at something like this and hit a 1 to 3 hour trade, but I messed up with the buttons over here because I thought I had it on market execution, but it was on limit, and my limit order got put in here, and so I just moved it to this small order block, if you can call it that. And still, because I was so confused, I actually forgot. Well, I was not quick enough to react and actually put a stop loss at the low of this candle, so I got taken out a little lower, but it's fine. It was not a big loss. I'm gonna show you the numbers later. So after this candle actually showed a lot of speed to the downside, I went into the 30-second fair value gap and wanted to reevaluate what is actually happening here. So we had a bearish SMT at the highs, and also you can see that we took out these internal equal highs to the left of us. We kind of disrespected and changed in the market structure to the downside, and we also left behind this 30-second fair value gap. And after we started to reject it and I saw some speed to the downside over here, I jumped back in with the market order at 71.25. My stop was above here, and I was targeting these equal internal lows, which actually make up the 15-minute fair value gap. And that was a nice 1 to 4 RR trade that put me back into profit. The actual setup that I was kind of anticipating for this morning session of New York was basically this whole move up and everything that happened before, of course. Why? Because we put in an SMT at this low, so this low should be protected, or at least this low here, and we should not come back under this, even though they are quite equal actually. But the overall structure right now supports the idea to go higher. This 5-minute fair value gap was also already used, and this order block and 5-minute fair value gap was basically the last line of defense. And as I said, from the New York midnight open all the way until the pre-market of the New York. We were building buy side liquidity. Then we manipulated the lows, displaced back higher. We put in, we rebalanced the price into the OTE, and then we actually we put in another S&T at the lows, which confirms the manipulation move. We should not come back lower to this low, and there was a change in a state of delivery also with this order block being respected. So the first entry would be actually something like this, targeting this buy side liquidity, and that would already be a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio, and the final target would be all the way at these equal highs from the New York midnight, and that would actually be the kind of the perfect setup for this session. I ended up missing it. I was just kind of vaguely observing it because I already locked out my account with this button. I'm not gonna do it now because it would because it's kind of a new trading session now and a new trading day, so it would lock me out for this day. So yeah, those two were the trades that I took. This one I should be waiting for actually. This would have increased my profit on the account quite a lot. But let's go just quickly over the performance that I'm making here. So the total profit that I accumulated on this account is almost $600. I have a 66% win rate, which is quite good actually for now. In 6 trades and 66%, I mean, you can see it, there's actual progress, and I am in profit. I actually never really looked at these stats before, like from close perspective. So yeah, also what I want to point out that I did not show you yet is on Friday I took a bad trade. It was not because of a bad strategy or just, well, it was the initial actions and decisions that led to those actions that led to the outcome of this trade being a loser of $182.22, because I had some friends over and we were playing some cards, and yeah, I was totally distracted, but I thought that I'm still gonna be able to make thoughtful and smart decisions, and of course I did not, because I was trying to long the price action that was happening, but there was actually a complete and a very good setup to go short, and yeah, I did not recognize that, and I got, of course, stopped out. So that was totally my mistake, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm not really hiding my losses. It's just that I'd rather show you how it's properly done. Of course, I'm gonna tell you that I also fail, but I want you guys to learn from the good habits that I'm putting in, not really the bad. I mean, the bad ones are as a reminder for you to not repeat them after me, but the good ones are there to show you exactly how it must be done. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.